Welcome back. I've been trying to figure out what I'm gonna make my content on. Spoke on the Whitakers. That's just because that was something that I truly was passionate about. Then I got to thinking, well, I should do that with every topic. And one topic that truly changed my life for the better is addiction. Without addiction, I wouldn't have the God I have today. I would have God, but I wouldn't have the relationship. If you're going through addiction right now, just know when you overcome it, you're going to be a stronger, better person. If you got to go to jail, that's just going to bring you even closer to God. I feel like everybody should experience jail. It did numbers for me. Being another number and having everything stripped from you to where all you can do is look up. You got nothing else. It made me a better person. I'm thankful for everything that I experienced. In the bad came, I guess pressure builds, diamonds, they say. And, I went through a lot in addiction. I OD'd. I woke up in the hospital and snatched all the IVs out of my arm, ran out the hospital, got tased, ended up sitting in jail then, doing 6 months in a halfway house, and I still didn't even get that right. I found God in that moment, but I thought about things more before I actually did them, but I didn't get clean yet, and my vice was pain pills, but we all have our vices, I'm just thankful mine was addiction. Some people got pornography. Some people got alcohol, which alcohol is a drug in my opinion. Some people got homosexuality. There's a lot of different things that we have to overcome as humans. We just each have our own thing. But addiction, if you battle addiction, just know you have a special spot in God's heart, because when you overcome it, bro, you're going to be a whole different person. And it's going to make you a better person. Just like Paul in the Bible said he had a thorn in his side, but that affliction made him have to be closer to God. Well, that's what addiction was for me, And now today, I used to live off my family, my grandma, my mama, and any I played everybody, what I could get out of them, never what I could do for them. It was always, what can you do for me? But now today I'm in a blessed marriage that I fully provide for my family and my kids, my wife and kids. My wife don't work. We have a nice life, drive a Tahoe, God bless me. But I also this is my message. If you're battling addiction, just know you can overcome it. And when you do, you will be a better person and closer to God. As long as you hold on to God throughout it. Hold on to God throughout it and you'll overcome it. And you'll be a better person. I'm just in the middle of my workout. I actually recorded this earlier. I don't exactly know. Oh yeah, I wanted to say, cause my buddy always he don't battle addiction like that. And he believes in God, but he laughs because the other day I said, bro, you need to go to jail. He's like, what? I'm like, bro, you go to jail and you actually got to sit there, you will find God and you will get closer to God. You have no choice unless you just ain't one of God's children. I don't really know. I've always had that divine connection with God. I felt like even when I didn't know that he was so close, he protected me. Looking back, he was always there. I actually OD'd and ended up in the hospital, and I'm gonna touch on this. When I was out, I didn't go to hell. I also didn't go to heaven. My grandpa was there and he was telling me Like, I don't think my grandpa didn't go to heaven, but in that moment, it was like a level. Like, he was telling me, son, you gotta quit smoking. Like, that was the message in my moment of being dead or whatever it was. He was like, I seen him, and he was in heaven, but it was like a second stage. He was like, you gotta quit smoking to get here. He was like, you don't want to be stuck right here. You wanna come into these gates. It was crazy, and it was very real. It was insane. Like, I can't get over these. I can't really put it into words because it was crazy. But like, it's very vivid. The moment I think back to those moments, it might get loud, man. I'm a truck driver, and I'm in a parking lot, and there's trucks all over the place. But this guy, for some reason, is parking on a ramp. I don't know why he did that. There's so many parking spots, and you want to pull up over here. But no, it was a very crazy dreamlike state that I was in. I don't know. But yeah, this is my message though. If you battle an addiction, man, just hold on to God. Just know you're chosen by God, because when you overcome it, you're gonna be a better person, I swear. You'll be closer to God. And if you go to jail, just know it's gonna be a battle, but you about to face trials and tribulations, but you're gonna be a better person. If y'all like this message, hit that like, comment, subscribe. I love y'all. I'm out.